Hello, friends, and good evening. Welcome back to Edwin's ASMR Corner. I'm your host, as always, Edwin. Hello. I hope you enjoyed last week's video. This week, we'll be working on getting some clarity for those moments when our anxious or depressive thoughts take over, and it feels like everything that our brain tells us is real. This is for those moments because you are not your anxiety and those thoughts are simply untrue. And so, before we begin, please feel free to drop down, hit the like button, maybe comment, share, or subscribe. It really helps out the video. Thank you. And now, as you're ready, please feel free to get comfy, to get cozy, and as you're ready, we'll begin. Awesome. As we do with many of our meditative practices, we'll start with a couple easy breaths on your own time. Just gently letting your breaths take a little longer, finding a little extra space between them. Just generally slowing down, peeling away the layers, the masks that we've put on for the day. Letting yourself just be here for you. Letting yourself just breathe and be present. Very nice. From here, we'll move into our body scan, beginning with an inhale in from the earth into your base, wherever that is for you today. And exhale, very nice. And inhale one more time, nice and easy, letting the breath just permeate throughout your legs, your feet, your sits bones. And exhale, very nice. And inhale one more time, just like that. And exhale, very nice. On your next inhale, drawing the breath up to the mid-body this time, into your belly, your heart, your lungs, your back. And exhale, releasing the breath all the way back down. And inhale, letting the breath find its way into those little creaks and cracks and crevices. And exhale. Inhaling one more time, taking the time now to notice if the breath gets caught up anywhere, if there's any parts of your body that are maybe feeling extra tight or tense. And exhale, very nice. From here, on your next breath, inhale, drawing the breath up all the way, up through the low body, through the mid body, and into your upper body. Your neck, your throat, your face, your mask, your head, the crown of your head. And exhale, very nice. Inhale one more time. And exhale, very nice. And inhale once more, again, just noticing how the breath moves. And exhale. On your next inhale, drawing your attention inwards once again, this time to your thoughts and your feelings. And exhale. Inhaling one more time, just like that. Really taking note of the thoughts and the feelings that crop up, the things that maybe refuse to leave a little bit. And exhale. And inhale one more time, nice and easy. And exhale. Awesome. From here, just allow yourself to find any breathing rhythm that's comfortable for you. Maybe it's a little faster, maybe it's a little slower. While you're here, for the next few breaths, I really want you to take stock of the thoughts and the feelings that came up as we did our body and mental scan for the day. Were there any standouts? Any little nagging thoughts or feelings that you couldn't quite seem to put down? Things that maybe cropped up and tried to unravel you, maybe tried to knock you down. Now, as you come up with your thoughts and feelings, or your catalog of those thoughts and feelings, gently take a moment. As you've come up with, maybe it's a list, maybe it's an amorphous feeling or conglomeration of feelings. Take a moment and really ask yourself, which of these feelings are real? And I don't want this question to come off as daft. Your feelings are real and they're valid. That goes without saying, but I want to make sure that you know. But which of these feelings are real? As someone who has carried a lot of anxiety and depression with me through life, when I ask the question to myself, I generally have a snap answer of what's real and what's not, of the things that come up. I know what are the things that I've kind of made up for myself. And it might take some doing, it might take some admitting, but it's there, in there. You do know. But for some reason, and this may or may not be true for you, but it almost felt like a survival instinct. I'd feel safe if I put myself down, and it's obviously objectively correct that the people in my life don't actually like me. They're just pretending, or whatever the thoughts and feelings crop up. But to some degree, in spite of it, I knew. And in this moment, I'd like for you to simply go through each of those thoughts and feelings that have cropped up and delve a little deeper. Sit with each of them for a moment and ask yourself, is this real? Is this something that is objectively, verifiably true based on the facts that you've taken in from your world? Maybe it's something instead that's just conflated. Something that may have started with a grain of truth, but your brain or your mind or whatever it is has run rampant with it. Just take a moment now and just sit with that. If at any point any of this is too much, you're always free to, and I encourage you to take breaks, to come out of this and just relax for a moment. And whenever you're ready, maybe it's in a couple minutes, a couple hours, a couple days or longer, come back to it when you're ready. But give yourself that permission to actually untangle this web of thoughts and feelings. Take that time now, and maybe, if just for one of those rogue thoughts or feelings, you can find a little clarity. How much truth there is to it, where the reality lies. I find this practice to be so incredibly important because quite often anxiety and depression can warp our views in these little subtle ways that go unnoticed for so long until your whole worldview has been tainted. And only by us doing the work can we unravel what is actually truth and what is just our minds playing tricks on us. And so, going back to the one thought that sticks out, ask yourself one more time, is this real? From here, we'll slowly start to turn our attentions away from whatever we've been focusing on. And feel free, if you're still in it and you want to keep making progress, please feel free to ignore these last few instructions. But if you're with me, we'll begin to end today's practice with a couple breaths. Beginning first with a small inhale in and exhale, release all the air out of your lungs. And inhale, draw the breath in. And exhale, release all the breath back out. Inhale one more time. And exhale, release all the air back out. And inhale once more, nice full big breath. And at the top, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, sigh it out. Gently letting your breath return to normal. Letting that sigh carry away some of the anxiety or depression or just weirdness that's been in your life. Feeling hopefully a little slight lightness in your body, in your mind, in your soul. And with that, we'll end today's practice. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I really hope it helped. If there's more day left for you today, then have a lovely day. But if maybe you're cozied up and ready to go to sleep, well then, sleep well and sweet dreams. Good night.